this year. Well, I guess both are true. We spoke a few days ago about Mike and Betty Bowen's balloon, Betty's
Baby Grand,
the balloon that has the piano keyboard around the
right,
bottom
and the notes above
staff.
it.
Yeah, we figured out what the music is.
What is it?
Malcolm White told me, and then I confirmed it with Mike Bowens yesterday. It is the song "Yesterday" by the Beatles.
Ah.
And if you look at it, you and I can both read. You can see "Yesterday, all my troubles went so far." You know. So yeah.
Yeah, you sent me a picture of the notes close up, but I didn't get a chance to take a close look at it.
Because you and I were talking about, I read bass clef, so I couldn't figure it out, and you read treble clef, so you could have.
Yeah.
But yeah, Malcolm White stepped in. He heard us talking about it, and he sent me a note and said that he thought the music was "Yesterday," and so and then I confirmed it with Mike Bowens yesterday. And oddly enough, I confirmed it yesterday that the music is yesterday. So anyway, for those, and hopefully we'll see the balloon later this morning. It's a beautiful balloon.
I'm sure we will.
But yeah, you know, and he said they originally chose that because of its graphic visual impression. But the significance of the song "Yesterday," years gone by, each year that they continue flying ballooning, it you know takes on a new special meaning. So when you see the balloon today, we'll point it out to you, and we can all do a course of "Yesterday," which is, by the way, also the most recorded song in history.
That's a great song.
It is.
Yeah.
Paul McCartney did himself proud.
Totally understand that one. Just to get back to Kids Day, we never got to tell kids where to go get all that great stuff.
Well, that might help.
Yeah, so they're down by the main stage, which is basically midfield, and you see it's kind of the big white tent that's closest to the balloon field. That's our Main Street stage. That's where they're handing out all those goodies. So all of you kids, head on over to Main Street stage and pick up your free goodies here on Kids Day, sponsored by KOB TV4. And of course, even if you're not into breakfast, Glenn will take your cereal for you, and you'll have the trading cards and the other activities. There they are. We can see it. You see by the big video wall. We're on the video wall. There's the Main Street stage. Actually, you can see one of our camera locations right there next to the stage, that yellow scissor lift. And so that's where one. There he's waving at us. Yep.
Which camera is that? I'm sure it's got a number.
It's got a number. I don't know what numbers are which.
We've got, 2 and 3 up here with us, maybe?
I think it's 1 and 2.
1 and 2. Well, no.
Good thing we don't.
Because Steven said camera 3 was spinning around to get the close-up.
So maybe
of the
it is one.
card.
I don't know.
Who knows?
As long as
really
they
matter.
know what cameras they are and they get the shots, which they do.
Indeed.
Yes.
Lisa Kempner is watching from Lindstrand Balloons. Hi, Lisa. Good morning from Belgium. Let's see. Jesse Chavez, buenos dias, all y'all from Louisville, Texas. Could y'all recite the balloonist prayer? We can, Jesse, but I would encourage you to tune in Sunday morning, because that's the way we always sign off Balloon Fiesta Live for each year, is by reciting the balloonist prayer. So we'll be doing that. But we kind of save that as a special sign-off to the end of each year here at Fiesta. Ina Vanderkratz, of course, always watching from over in Holland. Just checking through here. Someone says
Oregon is checked in.
Yeah, Canada has said hello this morning. San Antonio, Texas. All right.
Someone wishes they were here, but they're not here because they're not anywhere near New Mexico.
Yeah, Lubbock, Texas. Melbourne, Australia. Very nice, very nice.
Oh, Barb Tomlin's watching the YouTube channel as well. Good morning, Barb.
Oh, good morning, Barb.
Thanks for all the shares and shout-outs.
Yeah, Barb used to be out here in Albuquerque and worked with Fiesta and also with the BFA on our website, and she runs a Balloon Fiesta, a Facebook, group called Balloon Talk, where balloon enthusiasts and pilots and crew gather all the time to share information. So, hello, Barb.
Here's an interesting comment. The event started before my mom was even born, because my mom was born in '87 and the event started in '72.
Yeah.
There you go. We are definitely a few generations down the line now.
Absolutely. Bruce Livornia, a balloon pilot in Texas, is watching. Good morning from Connecticut. Menominee, Wisconsin. I'm probably murdering that. My apologies. Topeka, Kansas. Yeah, people from all around are dialing in, and that's what we're here for. If we can't be at Fiesta, then you can join us, and it's the next best thing to being here, perhaps. I get to fill. Okay. Well, let's see. Annette Alberts has checked in from the Netherlands. Quebec City in Canada, obviously. So yeah, again, our international audience is growing all the time. We are nearing time for the launch of our Balloon of the Day and the official start of the day 6th at the Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta, the 49th. Next year, of course, is going to be the big year, and hopefully you're already making plans to be here for our 50th celebration. Goodness knows what all we're going to have on tap for now. Art and I were discussing earlier this week. There's already been a number of discussions about what do we bring back from the very early days, back in the 70s and 80s. Things like the toga party, the parade through town, the tumbleweed drops, all of those crazy things that have been a part of Fiesta's past. Some of those things may be brought back as a retro tribute to our 50-year history. And some things have already been crossed off the list. Nah, don't think we want to do that.
Not going to bring that piece back. Yep, and those conversations were well underway before we hit COVID.
Yeah, you don't wait till 2 weeks out and go, okay, what are we going to do next week?
And so they kind of got put on hold as everything else did during COVID, and we'll get back to all those very quickly. In fact, things will kind of starting this weekend.
Let's start picking up. We were talking earlier about the official Special Shapes pins and the work that Plano Pin Company does as a sponsor at Balloon Fiesta, and our intrepid street reporter, field reporter, gas pilot extraordinaire, my good friend Ruth Lind, is down at Plano Pin Company and has going to give us some more information about that. Ruth, take it away.
Wow, that's quite a string of introductions, Glenn. Thank you. I'm down here with Britley Smith. Britley is Diane Carlson's daughter, and she is a partner in Plano Pin. We've heard you tell us about all of these special shape pins. Britley, talk to us about how those pins get developed.
They get developed. We partner with Balloon Fiesta themselves, and we partner with the pilots and create all of their designs and have them all approved officially with Balloon Fiesta.
And then do the special shape balloon owners have any part in creating those?
They do. Balloon Fiesta sends them all the designs, and they get to approve them and make changes on them. So they're all approved with the pilots and Balloon Fiesta.
That's wonderful. Now, I understand there's a whole big set of special shape pins. Can you show us some of the ones you're wearing?
Yes, there's 89 in the set this year. And Alicorn is one of them, which is one of my daughter's favorites. And so is Tweety Bird, which we're actually almost out of.
Almost out of Tweety Bird, so everybody better get down here and get Tweety Bird pretty quickly. What's your favorite one in the whole set?
Oh gosh, my favorite was actually Smokey Bear, but we're out of them right now, and a portion was going back to the National Park Service. But my second favorite is probably Alicorn.
You said a portion of the Smokey Bear balloon sales are going back to the Forest Service. Tell me about that a little bit.
Smokey Bear's never been sold on the field before, and we partnered with Smokey Bear Foundation to be able to sell them on the field and have an official pin. And a portion of the proceeds are going back to the National Park Services and the Smokey Bear Foundation.
That's absolutely wonderful. Britley, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Art, Glenn, we are going to go in search of some foliage next.
Outstanding, outstanding. Well, thank you. Thank you, Ruth, and good morning, Britley. Nice to see you. I haven't been able to go down and visit the booth yet, but nice to see Britley's smiling face this morning. You know, I've
sounds like Ruth should get some pins while she's there.
She probably should get a Tweety Bird at least while she's there. Yeah. I've been working with Diane. Actually, my history with Diane and Plano Pin goes way, way back to the Plano Balloon Festival, which we've talked about in Texas some years ago. It was in the early 1980s. A friend of mine.
Sorry, I didn't mean to distract you with the shot on the feet.
And I've had a senior moment. Charmian Gagnon and I were the chairman, and I was vice chairman of the Plano Balloon Festival one year, and we were looking for ways to expand the event. Diane Carlson was president of the League of Women Voters in Plano, and they had a great arts and crafts fair each year, and that's when I first met Diane. We got together to combine the two events, which worked to the benefit of both for many, 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 many years. And a kid named Kevin Callback initially started the Plano Pin Company, barely a teenager when he started, who was enthralled with balloons. Eventually, Diane bought the company and carried it to a whole new level. And so I've been working with Diane for years and years and years and years. Way back when in the 90s, we were talking about initially the first announcer pins were my individual pins, and Diane created those for me, and I was working with me for the design all these years, and is still doing our official announcer pins. So yeah, long history that I have with Plano Pin Company, and this year they're a sponsor of Balloon Fiesta as well as the exclusive vendor of the official Special Shapes pins, as you just heard. And if there's a favorite you want, you'd best go shopping now, because as you heard Britley say, some of them are already sold out or very nearly sold out. So don't wait till the end of the day and then find out that the pin you want maybe you can't get.
And that's kind of the same with a lot of the official merchandise.
Sure it is.
Whether it's the official pins that are out there, the Special Shape official pins out there at Plano Pins, or the rest of the official pins that you can get at the North or South official merchandise tent. I talked with our merchandise manager yesterday. She says things are selling out quickly. We can tell you, though, that there are plenty of calendars over there. And the calendars, of course, it's not too early to start thinking about 2022.
Well, I was just saying it's time to start making your plans to be here for the 50th event, which is October of 2022.
So get the calendar so you have the dates, you have it there. And as a bonus, for the last few years, we've been putting video, embedding it on the calendar.
That's amazing. It's a technology I can't quite wrap my head around, but it's incredible what you guys are able to do with that, so that you can look at a wall calendar that's not just a wall calendar, you can actually watch video.
And this year, for 2022, there are 50 minutes worth of videos embedded in that calendar. We got to the 50-minute mark, it's going to be the 50th, which also gave me the opportunity, since I'll take my own little self-toot of horn here. I produced all those videos with photos from our official photographers and Balloon Fiesta Live video. And so we went to the 50 minutes, but I also dug into the archives. And so there's some historical video, which was originally film, that is now part of those videos. So you can kind of relive the different balloons and video, competitions, all those kinds of things for the past 49 years, leading up to number 50 next year.
Well, you could relive some of the history of Fiesta right here this year, because we were commenting yesterday, the balloon Raggedy Ann has been flying here this year, and it dates back into the 70s.
It does.
In the early years of Balloon Fiesta.
It does. The other thing that people sometimes miss in their souvenir shopping mode is the official poster. And I got to tell you, this year's poster is probably my favorite out of the 40 years we've been doing posters. We started this series with the Roadrunner and the Coyote. We started it 4 years ago. It was supposed to be, this year would have been the fourth of the 4, but with COVID, now we're going to 5. But so this is 4 of 5 this year, featuring all 4 years, Roadrunner and Coyote, of course, and their antics. This year, Bugs Bunny gets in on the poster, and the Roadrunner and the Coyote are doing something that you don't typically see. They're actually working together to get the balloon to the X. So I would, and that's where Bugs happens to be, and so then Bugs throws a wrench into the works. And so you're going to want to check out the new poster for this year. And in fact, I would be looking to get this year's, last year's, and at least the years before that, so that you will have the set going into next year, when we expect to see a whole slew of the Looney Tune characters coming back to Balloon Fiesta and celebrating all the friendships, family, and the wonderful colors that we have here at Balloon Fiesta.
I'm hoping we'll see maybe like Elmer Fudd and Marvin the Martian and the Tasmanian Devil, you know, especially Elmer Fudd. Kill the wabbit, kill the wabbit.
Well, I've been in on some early discussions about, and I got a chance to talk to the poster artist. He doesn't have it fully done, but he's certainly got a number of ideas.
Right, yeah.
And we are talking about how to bring all of those characters in, not only on the poster, but in some other ways as well. So I predict, click, 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 that you'll see some of those guys next year.
Okay. Well, you know, there were, for a number of years, we worked with the Chuck Jones design studio here, the gentleman whose draws created those characters, and that we used to have chase flags that featured many of them. And I
Yes.
was going through some memorabilia that day because I had saved some of those chase flags, and unfortunately, the fabric of the flag, and then it was like, I don't know if it was silk screened on or how it was printed, but I had them folded, and when I opened it up, it's pulled a lot of the artwork, and so I was really disappointed because I was saving. I still have a couple of those, but one in particular, I found that by folding it and storing it, I actually damaged it, and I was quite disappointed about that.
Well, we're still working with the Chuck Jones Gallery.
Yes. Okay.
And working with his grandson.
Okay.
And, of course, with Warner Brothers for the rights to be able to use those.
Sure.
And Daniel Killen, who is the poster artist, works through Chuck Jones' studio as well.
Okay.
So we still have that connection.
Outstanding. Yeah, well, it was just kind of one of those bittersweet moments when I came across one of those flags and opened it up and realized folding it had actually damaged it. So
I have some of those early flags still as well.
Yeah.
Now I don't want to open them.
Yeah, be careful.
Be careful in unfolding them.
Yeah.
We just heard from our launch and safety officials that the green flag is up. No doubt that was going to go up, but now it is officially up.
Right. And so Creamland is standing up. That is, of course, Arabelle the cow. So would that suggest that maybe they're the balloon of the day?
They might be.
Because usually the balloon of the day is usually the first one up around the main stage, and certainly look at that shot. That is an utterly incredible picture.
Even Arabelle watches Balloon Fiesta live.
Indeed.
Well, of course, the Arabelle sponsored by Creamland. Creamland providing the milk for our Kids Day packs to go with that Cinnamon Crunch cereal that you have.
Right. I miss the days, though, when they had the sliver moon that hung below
it when it was in air.
Yeah, and so it was literally the cow jumping over the moon when it was in the air.
I think the first year that's actually what we called it. I don't think it was called Arabelle till the second or third year.
Yeah, it could be. And I saw a news report last night, and you and I were talking about when the first Shapes Rodeo was and whether I was here for it. And I was, but I wasn't an announcer yet. It was 1989, and I didn't come up onto the tower and start announcing till the 1990. And so I was here for the first Shapes Radio, but I was thinking I had been the announcer for all of them, and I was not. I wasn't here for the first one. Tom Rutherford, I'm sure, would have done that one.
And someone is telling us that the cow was originally built back in 1991. I'm under the impression this is envelope number 3. So as the fabric wears out, it gets rebuilt. So this is actually the third version of this. We were talking about the Tweety Bird pin. Somebody says, yeah, there's a balloon with Tweety Bird on it, which we typically call Yellowbird because of other things.
Because of legal reasons, yes.
And they weren't thinking it's a special shape, but it is a special shape.
Sure it is.
It is, and we expect to see it this morning. And
and all, which is a good time to explain that all special shapes are built around the standard balloon shape. If you look at any special shape, somewhere you will be able to actually visualize a standard shaped balloon. And a lot of times special shapes aren't necessarily, they don't have to be like Arabelle. For example, Dean Carlton's Wags balloon that has the picture of his little puppy dog on the side. It has a three-dimensional nose, and so just that three-dimensional appendage qualifies it as a special shape. The same with Andrew Hawley's penguins. They're really basically a standard shaped balloon with just the appendages of a three-dimensional nose and a couple of flippers. Do we have time to toss to Ruth before the anthem?
We probably, schedule? We'll give Ruth 2 minutes.
2 minutes, that's not very long.
Sorry.
I'm down here with Curtis Allison of Ultimate Comfort Living. We promised you foliage. I miss my New England foliage this time of year, and we found some. It is so beautiful here. Curtis, before we talk about the rest of your shop, tell us about these trees.
You know what, John is actually one of my closest friends. We've been working together for quite some time on some projects, and I have been bugging him forever to allow me to sell these trees to residential clients. And he's obviously, you've probably seen these trees all over Vegas, all over restaurants, if you ever watch Bar Rescue. 18 years in the making. And they are just an amazing product, made for indoors, outdoors, extremely long life LED, all handcrafted, handmade. Just an amazing product. Leaves are made for outdoors as well, so just a really great product, and we're able to offer some of the overstock units for a very good price compared to what you'd normally spend.
That's wonderful. Do they hold up in the snow?
In the snow and the sun and the wind, you name it. So they're actually been tried and true 18 years in all aspects.
That's great. Well, I know they're short on time for us here today. We see many products here in your booth. I do want to call attention to your awesome jacket there. You're wearing the right jacket. So from Maine and New Hampshire and everyone here on the field, thank you so much for being with us today, Curtis.
Thank you so much. It's so nice to meet you guys. Come out and see it. If you guys are not used to this early morning, we've got some beds in the back, some swings. Come take a nap. Nice hot cup of coffee. We're here all week long. Come see us here at Ultimate Comfort. Thank you so much.
That's perfect. Back to you guys up on the stage.
Thanks, Ruth and Curtis. And I may have just found my must-have souvenir for the year.
I think so.
That aspen tree we saw a bit of there with the gold, just, gosh, that's beautiful. I guess I'm going to have to make it to Main Street after all and do some shopping.
That would definitely be the time. That's definitely one of the newer, more unique items to see out
literally
here.
one of the most, if not the most unique item I think I've seen in all my years here at Fiesta. Boy, look at the sky. My gosh.
Yes.
The sun's coming up. Look at the pink in the clouds.
And the orange.
Whoa, and the orange. What a beautiful day it's going to be. Just awesome.
Yeah, just a little bit of clouds out to the north to provide that color.
Yeah, well, and a little, if you look right over the top of our backdrop here, you'll see more where the sun's reflecting off that high layer of clouds.
So we're looking at our Exxon Mobil balloon, Krista McLean, putting some heat in there to be able to stand the balloon up. He's over on the southwest corner, right in front of Gondola Club this morning.
Oh, there he is. I was looking around. Where is he? 'Cause normally he's right in front of us.
Well, they shifted everybody for their launch sites today because the shapes are going to be down the east side of the field in rows 1, 2, and 3 so that they can stay standing during the competition, which will be more in the middle of the field.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So there are actually, a balloon could have been assigned to as many as 7 different launch sites.
My goodness.
Throughout the week. If they participated in every glow and obviously every flight, they could have been on 7 different launch sites throughout the week.
That's like having to remember a password almost.
We printed it on their pilot badge so they could look down to it.
Yeah, now where am I supposed to be today?
Yeah, it's Tuesday.
If it's Tuesday, this must be Belgium. Is that how it works?
That's the deal. All these tables we're seeing on the video, that's our sponsor hospitality area right down below us, and you see they have a great view looking right out into the balloon field. Very similar view from the Gondola Club.
Yeah.
They're just over on the other edge, but they're right up against it as well.
I saw the comment earlier. Somebody commented on our Facebook group that they're watching from the Gondola Club. I forget the names. My apologies, but yeah, they're watching the feed over there. And trust me, that camera shot does not do the color of the sky justice right now. It's a much brighter, much richer pinkish orange. Just, wow, what a sunrise.
Yo, what's up, everybody? This is Bayou Man Game, and thank you for hanging out, joining us on this historical competition fly-in today, guys. I think we're going to have a record number of balloons. It's time for our
national anthem, ladies and gentlemen. Performed this morning for us by Ambrosio Romo.
A little early on that. Hold on, we're going to go back a little bit.
Which is a good time to explain. All special shapes are built.
So we're going to be taking off in about
standard balloon shape.
9 minutes. All the balloonists have pick the spot to fly in. Pretty much the goal is try to get to the top of the monument here in Washington, D.C. Grateful this morning. I was literally like within fingertips reach of it. So, and Chips, he was just slightly to the right. But tonight we have at least, I think, anywhere from 10 to 15 balloons, maybe more. I am grateful that how this thing is like starting to take off and just make things happen, man. It's crazy how it's all working out. So,
so that you will have the
but yeah, I'm very grateful, and we're going to continue.
A whole slew of the
Yeah, y'all take y'all's time, guys. I mean, it's 8:30. I mean, you have an hour to get to the target. Once it hits an hour, 60 minutes, the target is closed, so you have to get there in time. You can fly. If you happen to miss it, you can land and try to go for it again, which is a good possibility because the winds are pretty gusty today, unlike this morning. But you have to land your balloon first. You can't just slew it or just reset it. You have to land your balloon first, which is going to be difficult because there's hardly any landing places right beyond where we're going. So you better try to make it in your first shot. But other than that, good luck, everybody. I will be taking snapshots and all that good stuff like that. So no worries, T-White. Everybody's been having issues with Microsoft today. I don't know what's going on with it. This has been an issue today for some reason. But thank y'all for joining, everybody. We'll be taking off here in about 6.5 minutes.
I was going through some memorabilia that day because I had saved some of those chase flags, and unfortunately,
I guess I better get my balloon ready, huh?
The fabric of the flag, and then it was like, I don't know if it was silk screened on or how it was printed, but I had them folded.
Oh yeah, I gotta turn them on.
It's pulled. And so I was really disappointed because I was saving.
See, we're having issues right now. Like there's glitches going on with the freaking this Microsoft in itself.
Daniel Killen, who is the poster artist, works through Chuck.
Oh yeah, folding it had actually damaged it. So
I have some of those early flags still as well.
Yeah.
Now I don't want to open them.
Yeah, be careful.
Be careful. The belt for our packs to go with that cinnamon crunch cereal that we have.
Alright. See, look, still having problems.
You know, I think the first year that.
Come on, Microsoft, y'all need to get y'all shit together, bro.
The air belts in the second or third year.
Wow.
And I saw a news report last night. You and I were talking about when the first Shapes rodeo was, or whether I was here for it. And I was, but I wasn't an announcer yet. It was 1989, and I didn't come up onto the tower and start announcing till the 1990. And so I was here for the first Shapes radio, but I was thinking I had been the announcer for all of them, and I was not. I wasn't here for the first one, Tom Rutherford.
So this is where we gotta go, way over here. That's where everybody else is at.
And someone is telling us that the cow was originally built back in 1991. I'm under the impression this is envelope number 3. So as the fabric wears out, it gets rebuilt. So this is actually the third version of this. We were talking about the Tweety Bird pin. Somebody says, yeah, there's a balloon with Tweety Bird on it, which we typically call yellow bird. And they weren't thinking it's a special shape, but it is a special shape. Sure it is. And we expect to see it this morning. And all, which is a good time to explain that all special shapes are built around the standard balloon shape. If you look at any special shape, somewhere you will be able to actually visualize a standard shape.
This is where the crowd cam is going to be.
It would be like Arabelle. Puppy dog has a three-dimensional nose, and so just that three-dimensional appendage qualifies it as a special shape. Same with Andrew Holly's penguins. They're really basically a standard shaped balloon with just the appendages of a three-dimensional nose and a couple of flippers.
Yeah, we'll give Ruth 2 minutes.
All right, we get ready to go take off here in a minute. The anthem's about to start.
Sorry.
I'm down here with Curtis Allison of Ultimate Comfort Living. We promised you foliage. I miss my New England foliage this time of year, and we found some. It is so beautiful here.
Yeah, when you take off above the tree line, hit that live weather and hold on.
Together for quite some time on some projects, and I have been bugging him forever to allow me to sell these trees to residential clients. And he's obviously, you've probably seen these trees all over Vegas, all over restaurants. If you ever watch Bar Rescue, 18 years in the making, and they're just amazing products.
But Joe Chip's got everybody over there, huh?
Extremely long life LED,
Oh.
all handcrafted.
Got
handmade.
everybody.
Just an amazing product. Leaves are made for outdoors as well, so just a really great product, and we're able to offer some of the overstock units.
I'm running 1600,
Good price
so
compared to what you normally spend.
1800. Sorry,
In the snow.
not 1600, 1800.
The sun and the wind
Gives you about an hour and a half of sunlight-ish, but I mean, really only fly about an hour tops.
in all aspects.
And landing spaces where we're headed are hard. We had a new guy come in the dawn patrol. Y'all, we're the dusk patrol. Y'all are, 'cause y'all fly in the afternoons. But
You're wearing the right jacket.
yeah, he
From Maine and New Hampshire.
he was kind of
and everyone
off
here
on the
field.
distance and
Thank
shit
you
too.
so
So,
much
all right, hold on, we
for
get ready to
being
go,
with
guys.
us today, Curtis.
Thank you so much. It's so nice to meet you guys. Come out and see it. You guys are not used to this early morning. We got some beds in the back, some swings. Come take a nap. Nice hot cup of coffee. We're here all week long. Come see us here at Ultimate Comfort. Thank you so much.
That's perfect. Back to you guys up on the stage.
Thanks, Ruth and Curtis. And I may have just found my must-have
I think so.
that aspen tree we saw a bit of there with the golden. Just
They over there.
gosh, that's beautiful. I guess I'm gonna have to make it to Main Street after all and do some shopping.
That would definitely be the time. That's definitely one of the newer, more unique items to see out
literally
here.
one of the most, if not the most unique item I think I've seen in all my years here at Fiesta. Boy, look at the sky. My gosh.
Yes.
The sun's coming up. Look at the pink in the clouds.
And the
Just-
orange.
Whoa, and the orange. What a beautiful day it's going to be. Just awesome.
Yeah, just a little bit of clouds out to the north to provide that color.
Yeah, well, and a little, if you look right over the top of our backdrop here, you'll see more
yeah.
where the sun's reflecting off that high layer of clouds.
So we're looking at our ExxonMobil balloon, Kristen McLean, putting some heat in there to be able to stand the balloon up. He's over on the southwest corner, right in front of Gondola Club this morning.
Oh, there he is. I was looking around. Where is he? 'Cause
Yeah.
normally he's right in front of us.
Well, they shifted everybody for
Oh,
their
for
launch sites today. Because the shapes are going to be down the east side of the field in
Right.
rows 1, 2, and 3, so that they can stay standing during the competition, which will be more in the middle of the field.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So there are actually, a balloon could have been assigned to as many as 7 different launch sites
My goodness.
throughout the week. If they participated in every glow and obviously every flight, they could have been on 7 different launch sites throughout the week.
That's like having to remember a password almost.
We printed it on their pilot badge
Oh,
so they
good
could look
idea.
down to
Yeah,
it.
now where am I supposed to be today?
Yeah, it's
Let's see,
Tuesday.
if it's Tuesday, this must be Belgium. Is that how it works?
That's the deal. All these tables we're seeing on the
Look at that
video,
shot, yeah.
that's our sponsor hospitality area right down below us. And you see they have a great view looking right out into the balloon field. Very simple.
By the dawn's early light, lovely we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming
luck,
All
everybody.
right, and Arabella the cow from Creamland Dairies goes airborne, carrying
luck,
the American
everybody.
flag. And I don't know, Mark, Art, I kind of like seeing the flag underneath the cow as much as the old-fashioned sliver moon. Yeah.
I can't remember Arabelle ever being our balloon of the day.
I can't either. I think
Isn't
that
that
might
great?
be a first. I don't ever remember Arabelle being the balloon of the day and flying out with the flag.
Scoring officials and chief of his launch operations is making sure that we get all the balloons that are going to launch off the field, and so it's a coordinated effort to ensure that we do a safe, coordinated launch, and then we have a great, excellent scoring opportunity for all the
I
pilots
see
that
y'all
wanna
over
come
there.
in
Look at that.
and score on the target.
Well,
That's
y'all are
wonderful,
cruising.
Tom. It's like a ballet out here that you are coordinating. You're a busy guy. What's a typical day like for you at Balloon Fiesta?
Well, so the chief officials like myself, the balloon meister assistant, and chief launch and meteorology, we're up at 4:15 a.m. for our first briefing in the morning because we want to have the best information to a safe flight every day. So we start at 4:15. At 4:45, we have a briefing with the rest of the officials, and after 4:45, we send somebody to the public safety meeting. So we coordinate with all the other agencies and groups out here, ensuring that we have a safe operation. An enjoyable operation. And then at 6 a.m. we meet over on the west side of the field, on the middle of the west side of the field, with all the pilots on the operations and the weather conditions and all the events of the day. And then after that, the pilots will go back to their launch squares approximately 6:30, start to unroll, take their balloons off the back of their trucks or out of their trailers, and get prepared for flight. We start to launch the first balloons in accordance with the sequenced operation of launch.
Wow, you just kind of made my head
Talking
explode
about this
there.
fly.
That's a
We about
lot,
to be
and
rolling,
we're so
y'all.
grateful that we have a professional like you running this show because you do it so well.
It's a fantastic team
We
coordinated
got an
event.
hour.
My team, the launch director team with 50 to 60 launch directors, all the meteorology staff, all as it does every year with Fiesta.
Thank you, Tom. I'm throwing it back to you guys on the stage, and I don't usually get to do it by waving, but back to you.
Yeah, we had a great shot of not only you and Tom, the camera that you have with Tom there, but we captured you guys from over here at it as well.
So she just asked me. Clearly, it must never have occurred to me to do so.
Yeah, well, look at that smile versus yours.
Well, that's true too. Ruth is much more attractive than I am,
Yeah,
or
look
ever
at
will
that,
be.
bro.
But she's on the tower amongst all the red jackets. Of course, we know what happens to everybody in
Look at
red on Star
that.
Trek, so maybe that's a good place to be. I don't know. I'm just saying. But hey, you were saying
Red jackets are a little higher in the rank here than
Well,
they
they
are
are.
on Star Trek.
Yeah, probably so. You just mentioned, of course, that we are encouraging our spectators now to move to the white truck leading the golf cart with a big spiral of flags, and they are flagging off the scoring area.
Man,
And
we
our
are
spectators must
cruising,
be
y'all.
outside of that flagging area. So if you'll cooperate with our scoring team as they're trying to get the targets set up, get ready for the second part of today's
3, 4,
activities, and that is the continuation of our however you want to look at it.
And the ring the poles.
And the ring the poles, $10,000
We got
are
9
going to
of
be
us
out
right now.
there on the poles. And
You can bet they're all anxious to get there. And based on past year's experiences, the different tactics to get that ring over the pole,
yeah,
it is something to watch. We're going to have our camera down in there. We'll bring all of that to you.
I was going to say, for years we used to sit up here and kind of hope and guess and figure out if a pilot rung the pole, and we kind of did that based on the crowd reaction.
Look at this
But
shit.
now you're right down there amongst it all with our cameras, and we'll be able to show us that clearly. I'll have my binoculars up here just in case, but
Dude,
basically
we're
I'm gonna
like
kinda sit back and
swarming
enjoy it.
right. I mean, it's
You
not
go
that
to work
bad
down there. I
because
think
we've
that's
done
a
it
good
worse.
idea.
I just
Well,
can't see
sounds
my
like a
target
plan to me, and I'm thinking that our camera guys are about ready for me to join them to head
Okay.
out that way. So I'll let you enjoy the wonderful morning we are having with balloons in the sky and special shapes on the field and in the
yeah, huh?
sky.
Well,
Here
we
at Kids Day at
yeah,
the Albuquerque International Balloon
I
Fiesta.
was talking with Tom, and over to our right, with the Sandias in the background. The other shapes that you see here on the field are probably all going to remain static. I think the time for launches has probably come and go. I'm just guessing. So that means most of these balloons are going to remain static. So for the benefit of the production truck, since my talkback isn't working, I think we'll off and get with our team and get down and situated on the field, ready for the competition. We'll keep the video feed up and let everybody enjoy some close-ups and other views of the shapes that are on display. I'm going to take a quick break backstage, and then we'll come back in a few minutes and be ready to start today's second activity, that being, of course, competition. You've been enjoying Kids Day, sponsored by me, and also the launch of Creamland's Arabelle decal this morning with our American flag to start off the day. Kids Day and the first day of Special Shapes Rodeo and Glodeo. Our rodeo this morning. So we're going to send Art down there. Our remote team set up. I'm going to step backstage for a couple of minutes. We'll keep the video feed up live and be back with you for more commentary in just a short break. Meanwhile, you are watching Balloon Exxon Mobil.
They got one way back there. Manel, how you doing? You way back there, okay. Nah, you good. Stay where you at, my brother. That's perfect. We want everything to be, you know, it's as real as possible. And it's lovely. Look at this, man. Let's look at this. The balloon tribe is glowing, floating, and growing. That is awesome. If you can fly a hot air balloon and to a distinct location, you can fly anything, bro. How y'all doing? I'm about to come visit y'all. Anybody else over here? So we got 10 balloons right now. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, there's another one somewhere. I'm miscounting. There we go. We got 2. Well, hi. Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Got 9 back here. You got 10 right there. And you got a dude in a boom X. And I think you got 11. So there's 11 balloons right now, guys. Hell yeah, that's a record in all of itself. Thank y'all. Let's continue to grow and glow, baby boys and gentlemen. Let's do this shit. Time to get this target, bro. Man, how was y'all's day though? Like, how was y'all's day, man? Shit. Nobody asked the men that shit, man. Well, how was y'all's fucking day today? Way back there. Man, thank y'all for joining, man. This is hell yeah. Might have another one Sunday night. I'm just about to be doing a 3-night performance. I'm a professional like hip hop and dubstep theatrical dancer, so I got 3 nights of performances. So I'll be flying in the morning time with the Dawn Patrol, but T White and Joe Chips will be with y'all in the dusk patrol. Because we're starting to have some people that can only fly in the morning. So, all right. And who's that down there? Valdez. He went for a what? A splash and dash. I saw one way in the back, bro. One way in the back, right there. We got one over here on my left side. Valdez over there playing in the river. Yeah, I got it. Hope nobody's below me. Bet you can see him now. No, not yet. Damn. Man, we were literally gonna have one shot at this. Man, I gotta get down quick. I do not want to get over there for it. Nope, 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 nope. Get down. Come on, baby. Get down. Get down. Get down. Get down. Get down. Come on, man. Come on, baby. Get down. Get down. No. Shit. Come on. Alright. This whole winning. Come on, cooperate with me. Come on, cooperate. Where's my south? Where's my south? There we go. Okay. Now it's got to stay in a specific area of altitude. I didn't get into it now though. Come on, man. Come on. Yeah, sorry, I'm very focused right now, y'all. Alright, got that. Drop. So I don't mess up.
And ladies and gentlemen, good morning once again. Welcome back to Balloon Fiesta Live, powered by ExxonMobil. Normally, we have a good few minutes for setting the field and the competitors coming in, but this morning we have scoring underway already. Art is making his way down to the field. We haven't yet established the communications link with the team downstairs, down on the field. So we'll have Art joining us in a few moments, but to talk to you about the second half of today's activities. You can see the field now is flagged off, and already we have a sky full of balloons. Well, we had a sky full of balloons anyway. Now we have a number of the competitors are on their way in. Mark Sullivan has already come through the scoring zone and is now landing his balloon here on the south end of the field. His balloon called Red Alert, I think, and bright red.
Valdez said he wanted to go fishing.
Black and white spiral just in front of Corporate Village here. Sherry White high overhead in her racing balloon for Touchstone Energies, the white balloon with the bands of primary colors, the greens, yellows, reds, and blues. Mark and Sherry, of course, fly as a team in a gas race competition, and they were involved in the America's Challenge race just earlier this week, and flying their hot air balloons. Sherry is a past U.S. national champion. Oh, there goes our black sheep specialty. They are here, or just arrived, as a matter of fact, and Albuquerque last night to be here in time for today's launch. And so they did. Special shapes on the eastern edge here are staying on status. Out on the field now, there are two targets, or X's. They're made out of fabric, and they take the shape of an X on the ground. Pilots can see easily from the sky.
This morning I can do it again.
As close to the center of either one of those X's as the one you are lined up on best. Targets, although there are two targets, they are scored. Another marker is 2 feet away on target number 2, and then there's a second marker on target number 1 that's 3 feet away. They would be scored 1, 2, and 3. So the distance is what counts, how far away the marker is from the target, and they'll be scored collectively rather than individually. In other words, the 3-foot drop on the first target would not be second place. It would be second place on that target, but it would be
that balloon was dropping fast
because of the 2-foot drop on the other target. So the two targets are scored
here we go.
together. That sort of makes sense. I don't know how well I'm describing that. So pilots have an opportunity to score on either of the two targets, and then they will be allowed to land here on the south end of the field, which you can see doing. We put Art with camera crew, and this morning we're going to have 2 camera crews on the field in the target zone, is because eventually with all the balloons on the south end, which is where we're located, we can't see until the balloons are inflated to block our view of the target. And as a result, once Art has communication with us back in the truck, he'll be able to do a much better job of describing to you what's happening and who's scoring well. Today, of course, we also have the ring the pole. There are 5 poles out of the scoring zone.
No, this got one big pole.
$2,000 on the pole, and you're the only pilot who gets a ring on that pole. You'll win $2,000. 5 others come in behind you.
I gotta get over.
Money is then split.
That way. I just get on the east or the other side of that river.
5 or 6 or a dozen or however many.
I've got to get on that side of the river.
$2,000.
Oh, it burned like a mofo, but hey,
and we'll
gotta do what
continue
we gotta
on
do.
with day 6. It is Kids Day today, all day long, and also it is our first Special Shapes Rodeo Day. Our rodeo this morning, and the Shapes flying, and others of them, as we said, are remaining inflated.
We're only going to keep growing, y'all.
Here. Fast Tracks is back, and they're getting their gear set for tonight's first jump. They will jump live at 5 o'clock this evening, and that's the jump where they bring in that 5,000 square feet of freedom, that giant American flag. And again, a reminder, if you want to see that happen live, you need to be in the park here at 5 o'clock. We won't broadcast it live. We will videotape it and then show it at 6 p.m. when we come on the air live, and we will show a tape delayed video of the jump. But if you want to see it happen live in person, then you need to be in the park by 5 p.m., preferably a little earlier than that, so you can see the jump. And then they'll be doing their nighttime pyrotechnic jump
right, we got
at the conclusion of our rodeo tonight, about 7.
This will be the first one in for the target.
So glad to have Team Fast Track program and show is just remarkable, both the daytime and the nighttime.
See what happens here.
5 o'clock.
Right, we got one at the airport taking off of what I see down there.
At 6 p.m. and then we'll be live for the nighttime pyrotechnic jump that takes place at 7:30.
Oh, there's that Happy Boy guy again.
Special Shapes Gallodio. Sky of balloons. My goodness, look at the number of balloons in the sky. Most of these are our competitors who have gotten over the field and are lining up now to make their approach to the target. That rainbow spiral racing balloon coming down quickly now.
You're going to get a snapshot because you can't hit the monument. You cannot hit it.
Goes Nevada in his black, white, and yellow spiral racing balloon. Right, just to his right, Nick Donner. Nick is a Guy Gauthier is up there. Easy to pick out of the crowd. It's a bright orange crush with a band of multicolored.
Raggedy. Microsoft, do better, bro.
At least 2 of the Hartzels and their Texas racers. There's the 3rd one in the royal blue
bro.
with the white stars around the band.
Now
black and white racing stripes around the top and bottom of the balloon.
Hey, you came pretty close.
Pretty quickly, and
we'll
try
mark
to
you
grab
right here.
IDs for you of as many as we possibly can. We can't always catch all of them, so let me get back into the I can go to work. And identify a few of these balloons for you as we're still trying to establish communication with Art and our remote camera team down on the field.
Oh, we got more coming in. Hey Chips, if you can get this, get these clips coming in, man. Help me out with that while I come in myself. That did not sound right. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, for some reason I got a whole different wind now.
About that in relation to the flight.
Shit.
The Major General who was taking the Exxon Mobil this morning, and that gentleman very kindly told us that is an honor flight. Honor Flight is the name of the organization that does those flights for our veterans, and so thank you for that message. And I understand we now have communication with Art on the field, so Art, I'm going to pitch it down to you.
Hey Glenn, we are down right in the middle of the polls this morning. We're getting our camera, we're trying to guess which pole to go after. There are 2 kind of north, and then there are 3 just a little bit south of that. Sometimes we put them all in a straight line. So you could actually kind of get almost a second chance at the curve as you came by. If you want to find out one, you could have a...
I'm going to be off to the side. For some reason, I'm not getting the same pool I was. Oh, shit.
Yeah, they are coming in already.
I don't think he's okay.
Coming in, I've already seen some rings that have...
What? Feels like maybe we got one back.
West side 1 is almost underneath all of those racers that you see kind of...
I'm literally leaning into this shit.
Then there's the same kind of distance over on the east side, but there really isn't a balloon. Everybody's coming in for the west side of this road that we're standing on.
Yeah, I'm thinking I can't quite pick out the west one because
Chip, see if you can get this, buddy. I don't know how this is going to turn out.
There's
2 of us going for it right now.
And he kind of tried to throw it up. to get to the pole.
Dude.
What are the hearts? Let's see, it's got the silver on the stars.
Probably red, because we can look without the silver, and Joe normally does have a cap on.
And Joe Zabata
So you're saying there's two lines of poles. It looked to me they were almost all in a straight line.
I just can't hit it.
Separated them. Two on, they'll get to two first.
Okay.
After the pole right here, there's the toss.
Bro.
And it goes to the ground.
What? Chips,
That's
where you at?
You can see the burnt orange balloon with the black, white, silver diamond shapes on the sides. There comes Nick.
Bruh. Come on. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on. Get up.
Has a nice line on this middle.
Yeah, there's Sean Rea, Solaire balloon, and he was in first place in the Sid Cutter Memorial on Monday, even though those scores got disallowed in the overall.
Straight up, Tom.
Woo!
So
Look at that, baby. Got one.
That
Yeah.
balloon
You got to
that
get
is
to the
blue,
tip. You have to
green,
get closer
blue
to
on
the
bottom,
tip. I
green
will
in the middle,
screenshot it.
Yellow and orange
I'm
on
going to
top,
land
black
and I'm
and
just
white
going to film the
vertical
rest of this
accents
for
in it.
y'all.
I'm watching him
Hell
through my
yes.
glasses through my binoculars to see if he can run to that center pole. He's leaning outside
Good
the
job.
basket.
Zapparelli. Hey, y'all got, if y'all want to try again,
This is the pole.
y'all have 30 more minutes before the target closes.
How
But
about
you have
the
to
racer
land your
coming in
balloon
behind
first.
him, the lightning bolt?
Glenn, one of the big pieces. Oh, turn around back here. Let's look over here. Here's one setting right down on the pole. Just no, we were watching a different way.
Which one was that on the pole? We didn't see it here either.
Black at the bottom with the orange, green, orange, yellow, blue going up. It's the racer just in front of the other Hartzell balloon. I think Tommy's got the shot of the balloon that got the pole on for you now. Frisbee throwing definitely going on.
I'm going to sit here. I'm going to film this, guys.
Yeah, that's kind of what they call on a wing and a prayer. You just throw it and hope.
When I talk about competition and train folks off on competition, I show
All right,
you
here we
pictures
go.
of all these people and video of these people trying to throw the rings and how often that fails. Obviously, the best one is to actually get right to the pole and set it down. We might see another one right here. Oh, it bounced off the pole.
So which pole are you at, Art, when you're talking about that?
That is the right side of the road from you.
Good job. Good job.
First one they get to, so it'd be the
Very
second
nice.
from
Very
the right.
nice.
It's banner 198. It bounced off of.
Very nice. Feel free to land afterwards, guys, if y'all want to in that circle.
Blue, white, yellow,
Or y'all can fly and continue. I'm going to continue to keep up with this. All right, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 competitors still coming in. We've had several already go by.
16 has a great line on the center pole.
We got Zeppa really said, I'm going to just go coast off and fly.
So Nolan's going to have to throw his.
All right.
It's going to be short of the
Here we
pole.
go. Got more. Oh, look at this, man. This is amazing.
I see Guy Gauthier's balloon down there. I can't see the poles any longer, but I see his balloon, the orange crush balloon with the purple and then multicolored stripes.
Oh, look, it's Alan. I see you, Alan. What's up? Okay. 28 minutes is when the target closes. 28 minutes. If you feel like you're way off, land the balloon, find another spot, and come on in. We're running out of time.
Number 16 is J.J. Mancini from here in Albuquerque.
He was right there.
I see you there, Yuri. I see you. You've already been scored anyway, so. Yeah, once you're scored, it can't get scored again, obviously. That's why I set mine down. I'm just doing this now to get y'all. All right, we got Joe Chips over here. He's kind of like same as this morning. Like he was on track this morning, and this sudden, somehow out of nowhere shear pushed him just off to the side, just off. All right. So you've already been scored. I mean, you can practice if you want. That's fine. If you have not been scored, you have a chance to land the balloon, start over, but you're running out of time. You have 26.5 minutes. All right, here we go. We got another one. How close, how close, how close? Very nice. Very nice. I got you. I got you.
Yeah. Let's watch that. Let's watch that. I don't think they're going to get the
Very nice, guys. We got some good pilots out here, y'all.
We're kind of watching.
Got some really good pilots out here. All right, now we have T. White coming on in.
And the blue one next.
T. White's been with me and Joe Chips since pretty much we started
The
this.
Wyoming balloon would be that yellow one with the.
I guess you can call us the Three Musketeers,
the Bronco on it.
or the originators of the balloon tribe. And man, look, we are so grateful for y'all. And man, let's keep growing and keep glowing, man. Yeah, see that wind starting to shift. The wind starts to shift more westerly when the sun's going down. That's why balloon pilots, when they do this stuff, they're always like looking for the future possible wind change too. All right, T. White, what we got? What we got? I see Valdez all the way over there. He was out there playing in the water. He was fishing. Now, if you want to restart, you got another 25 minutes. All right, T. White, here we go. T. White, T. White.
And you see, you just set it on, and it goes right down the pole.
Boom. Yes, sir. All right. And you can only get scored in the circles right here. If you're outside the circle, you can't get scored.
That's what we believe, yes.
All right.
Can't confirm it, but that's our suspicion.
And I can't really see the name tag on this one. Oh, Gustavo, how you doing, brother? He just went to the right. Now we have Alan coming up. Alan's going to be also like he's kind of catching that out of unexpected west wind. Now, one thing I have noticed at the very, very ground level, it switches towards more the other side of the monument. All right, so we got Alan. Yeah, if you have not been scored, feel free to try again but you have to start on the ground. You have to start from the ground. All right, Alan. I guess he's going to retry again. I see you over there, Joe Chips.
And now I can see the word Wyoming on it.
Yeah, if y'all want to restart, y'all got 24 minutes. So those who have been scored already, y'all can just hang out, whatever, fly around, don't matter. Great job, everyone, so far. Y'all are actually pretty darn good pilots out here. So yeah, y'all feel free to go back to the airport or go a little to the sunny side just to kind of catch that little western wind at the end so you can get to it. Do whatever you feel is best. You're the pilot, and that is your balloon.
How's that for up close and personal to a balloon?
Simply amazing.
The toss by the yellow one with the orange and blue checks in it. Just bounced off.
Well, as you might imagine, there are multiple tracks coming into the field
Oh no, hit the ground. No, you good. You already been scored, so. All right, so we got coming up next, we got Joe Chips on the way. It's going from a second attempt. Now you cannot hit the monument or you're disqualified. Looks like it might be on a good little track right here.
And as you can imagine right now, I'm looking at a wall of balloons.
That was amazing, y'all.
I can't see the targets at all, so I'm just going to let you run with things for a bit.
I see we got another balloon back there starting off. Merle, Murray, we're going to go ahead and get you coming on in. We got 22 minutes. If y'all would like to, Sunday evening, we can do the same thing. I think we will be, I'm not too sure, I'll figure out where we're going to be at, but if y'all want to have another competition like this Sunday evening, Sunday morning, let me know. All right, here comes Joe Chips. If he does, make sure he does not hit. You got to get to the top. Get to the top. How close can he get?
Still trying to work their way into the field. Steve Jones is above. He's dropping into the northwest corner of the field now. The bright yellow top balloon.
Very close. Very good job. Very good job. Very nice.
Steve Jones out of Belton, Texas.
Over there you got Gustavo. You got Allen. He's trying again. Good job, Chips. Good job.
That would be Ken Walter out of Wisconsin. And I can see Pat Harwell out in the distance dropping now his balloon royal blue with that Mardi Gras spiral, the green, purple, and gold spiral. He's just passing the IMTS balloon now. Pat Bowe, the white balloon with the green and blue slashes on it. He's out over the northeast corner of the field, it looks like. Justin Wilkinson is coming down in the Cosmic Crisp Apple, the bright red.
So you got another one going to try.
Apple balloon.
All right, man. That's probably going to be your last chance, unless y'all can somehow, I can't just be like up on it, obviously, but y'all know. Might be y'all's last chance, so y'all make it count.
Right down the center of the field, which he's going to need just a little bit of east or west to line up on the poles. That's Steve Mezzincello.
Well, and we're watching Cosmic.
They're waving at us anyway.
We're watching the Cosmic Crisp Apple descend, and as he does, he's getting pushed pretty strongly toward the western Arroyo edge of the field.
They put the Chips in for a land.
So all of a sudden, I'm seeing an east direction about 75 or 100 feet off the
Oh, got another one. Got another one.
The orange racer with the black spiral going up. And actually, even Remax has caught that, as well as Steve Jones, the yellow at the top with the orange at the bottom.
All right, we got Murr on his way. Looks like to be in a nice fine line for it. But in order to get scored, you have to be within this oval circle. All right. Your basket, Joe Chip, the basket is pretty much where you're at. So from the basket, either or, up or down. So it's the basket, the bottom of the basket, literally. Sorry I wasn't more clarified on that.
I can see Ken Walter in the middle of the field now, that jagged white equator. Behind him,
bro,
Pat
look what we've done, man.
White with the blue and green splashes on it.
Why aren't you taking pictures? Oh shit, we got somebody else, Valdez.
And so now I think he's aiming for the pole that's on the
okay, so he kind of went all the way up there. So he actually, I mean, he wasn't like close, but he actually was close enough to the son of a bitch. He came out of nowhere. Nice job, Valdez.
Interesting. One of the Hartzell balloons is deflating up here. Art, and as
all right, we got Gustavo coming in. We got Manuel
off the top of the balloon. So somebody's marker was
on top. We got Murray still trying to find his way in. Joe, what are you doing, Chips?
Yep, there's the scoring officer. Just picked it up. It was up
Sticking
on
on
the
it.
parachute top of the Hartzell balloon, and as they deflated,
Very nice job,
the balloon
man.
leaned down and
Very
came
nice
sliding
job,
off,
my boy.
outside of the scoring zone, I might mention.
I see Alan. I see you out there.
Somebody
Target
orange
closes in
Yeah,
18
somebody's
minutes.
Orange marker, it looks like orange or red. There is the zebra up here who now has taken possession of it.
We're going to get a toss behind us for Keith to catch at 2:09. Nice throw, but it does not get to the ring, to the pole with his ring.
Making a descent down toward.
The visit Albuquerque is going to go right between the poles.
Making a descent toward you now in the New Mexico target balloon, Jeff Ashworth, and the balloon that has those bright red and yellow stripes with the blue and green in the center. He was making a descent. Now he's pushing west. Looks like he's.
You already been scored. The K's get scored again.
I conferred with him yesterday. It's Gallic name.
Can't get scored twice, bro. Come on now. Unless we have multiple targets, but
Not really.
pretty much you only get that one pass anyways.
Jeff was very kind to say.
Well, so once you pretty much, if they say attack, then that's it.
Obviously a Gallic name. And the balloon, again, a representation of the official state of New Mexico target.
That's good practice. All right, so we got Gustavo, Allen, we got Mantle, we got Murr, and there's a Ford Racing person in the helicopter. I'm sure they're going to be coming over here wondering what the hell's going on. You know, the balloons everywhere. That's funny. All right. We have to go high to get that southwest wind.
That's on the right side of that group. We have the blue, white, and yellow design as well as the far
All right, Murr looks like he's going to be just as short again.
checks on it.
These winds are tricky. Tricky.
Adjustments almost as they continue to just try and figure out what's happening at the very lowest levels and see if they can get an adjustment to get to that pole.
Well, they've got plenty of balloons that are just across, just coming across the field at grass level to go to school on as they're coming up here to land at the south end.
So if you can catch there's a balloon, a guy just throwing his marker on the west side. It's that rainbow pattern with black and then red, orange, yellow. It's kind of a Viva type pattern. If you can pick that one up, I believe he caught the pole on the far west side.
Yeah, that sun going down too.
So we have a search grid for rainbows, right?
It's got a tornado.
Oh, good.
Good morning up there. Which pole are you going to get?
That Joe Tips coming on down. Oh, you think I'm about to take a shot at this? Wow. Bam.
Yes.
I'm seeing a turn. They're coming right for us. Like just about the tip of the height of the monument. That is where. Mert, I see you cheap. You can't slew like that. I see you. I'm just messing with you. This is all fun.
Moving through the center of the field in the target balloon. Arnashville. Now if I can say it, I'm going to say it over and over again.
But when we do stuff in Albuquerque in October, we're going to be keeping some scores. This is all practice. Look how beautiful that is. Oh man, y'all just going to miss it too. I mean, y'all got 12 and a half minutes.
So I see some maneuvering going up high as folks are trying to go to cool on these balloons that are down here on the field.
I see Pat Harwell has climbed back up high.
He was basically east of the poles as he came across the field. So he may, yeah, and see now he gets the west by going up high.
It's like Allen might have the best chance so far. He goes a little further. If he goes high enough, he can catch the southwest and they'll bring him over quick. But he'll also have to drop down quick as well.
Zurich has done well in competition so far.
I guess Murray said that he wants to do a splash and dash. All right, here we go. We got Gustavo.
But he's got, look at that. He's got the ring out. He's just going to let it go. And it goes off the ring. Goes off the pole.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, he's got a nice west wind right now.
And that wasn't even one of those.
Got a nice west wind.
That was just a drop. Zurich's asking us to go put the ring on the pole for him.
Very nice. And boom.
You know, I'm not sure, but I don't think
Very
that's
nice.
allowed.
I think I'm going to start scoring stuff like this from the sky.
No. But he's actually asking the executive director to do it. So you know for sure that's not going to happen.
All right, we got Allen coming
If
in.
you're going to cheat, cheat big. You know what I mean?
That's not good advice. Mano, you have 10 minutes before the target closes. 10 minutes. You've already been scored.
We have a great
This can't be scored twice, but you can practice if you want. So it doesn't matter. It's fun. It's all, you know, makes us better.
I see Yellowbird, Putty Cat, Tomcat.
Where'd everybody else? Everybody just left.
Tomcat.
Y'all didn't even say bye, nothing. Like, Lord.
Boy, Mr. Winkle.
Yeah, a lot of them up here at the southeast corner have deflated in order to give the balloons coming in, the competitors, more room to land down here, because that easterly push across the field southeast is moving them into that corner.
All right, we have Allen coming in, guys.
Directly south, where we know
Might have himself a little
now
shot.
landing in that southeast corner.
With time closing.
So a lot of the shapes at this end of the field have deflated to make room for them.
He actually looks like he has a nice line on it.
Looks like Pat Harwell's dropping down to land on the
Can Allen actually become the closest to bring the bottom of his basket to the tip of the monument last minute out of nowhere?
I know sometimes the balloon lands flies, but there's someone else who flies it too. I'll try and find that real quick. Learning how to use the spotting app on the fly, as it were.
All right, he's getting ready to come on in. I just want to say thank everybody for coming out tonight and flying with us. Like I said, we're growing to the point where we have pretty much two groups developing. We have our morning dawn patrol, as I call it, and then our afternoon dusk patrol, which is y'all come fly in the afternoon. So in all total, we have about 17 balloon pilots right now. And we just started this like 3 weeks ago. So thank y'all so much for helping be a part of this. Stay with us. Share it. Man, let's bring 100 people on board. So by the time we're actually in Albuquerque in October, we're just going to make a big difference. We're going to have a charity event streamed through the whole time. We're going to possibly keep score, maybe do a little prizes for the first, second, third place. But you can't cheat, can't slew. All that. There'll be rules, obviously, but it's some fun competition, but for good cause as well. So
what is that, 3 or 4 we have on the pole that we know of?
all right, we got Allen coming on in.
I think there's 2 on that one and 1 on another, so I do think there's 3.
I think he's going to be our last competitor of the night. We do have Manuel coming in, but will he make it on time is the question. But I'm not sure if I already skipped. I'm about to go look at my replays. I don't think I've been scored yet. Hey, Gabrielle, hey, it was a heck of an awesome flight, guys. Like I said, this Sunday morning, Sunday night, same like times that we're doing this. If we could do another event, we'll be in a different place, but same goal and same fun. So thank y'all so much, and just invite more people. The more the merrier. We have a morning flight and an afternoon flight. So if I can't make the afternoon, Joe Chips always usually takes over, and he does a hell of a job. So make sure y'all go like his YouTube channel and show him some love, y'all. We'll be flying. We'll be flying in the morning. We're gonna be in Baltimore, Maryland tomorrow morning. So, all right, here we go. We got Alan. He's actually on a nice line right now, everybody. He is on a very nice line. Can he actually? Okay. He actually might put me close to it. Oh, come on now. Come on. We're rooting for you. We're rooting for you.
So we just keep watching here to see what happens and who gets where.
Boom. All right. Nice job. He came very close. Good job, Alan. Last minute. That man did not give up. And he one of the closest ones. I'm going to have to do some measurements, but it's awful fun for now. But that was a hell of a job. Way to not give up, man. Beautiful. Yeah, you can land. Go ahead and have fun. All right, man. You're the last one. Target closes in less than 6 minutes. You are the last one. Dude, this is crazy, Joe Chips. This is crazy, man. I had no idea this is going to be blowing up like the way it's been doing. But apparently there's a lot more people that have the same unique, not common hobbies or passions like we do. It's amazing to see this worldwide. Oh, by the way, Sunday in the afternoon flight, we're gonna be taking off on the Brazilian national anthem. Since we got some balloonists from Brazil, we want to show them some love as well. So Sunday evening in our new competition flight, our next one, I'll send y'all details. We'll be taking off with y'all's national anthem. So thank y'all so much. There's nothing but love here, and man, I'm glad y'all are in this tribe. Balloon tribe forever. Let's go. All right, man. We got 5 minutes. Got 5 minutes. Come on.
You're right. He may come diagonally across the field.
How far is it? All right, we got you. We're going to come right on in with you. Going to look to the right there. Nice job.
Is there such a thing as
But like we always doing like hare and hounds sometimes during like non-competition flights per se. So that's more of a fun thing. So if y'all interested in doing that, we do that sometimes too. All right, so Mando looks like he done caught this awkward wind, and all of a sudden it just brushed him off course. But hey, at least you didn't give up either, man. Look, I'm proud of you. You still scored because you're inside the circle. See? Oh, wrong way.
Is that a banner number?
You're inside the circle, so I mean, you still scored.
But I think he's going to get a field
Very
goal.
nice, y'all.
No points for the
Everybody,
field
let's go
goal
help Alan.
between the poles.
He's gonna need some help. We got you, bro.
Well, I can tell you
Great
because
shit,
that
man.
works pretty quickly in our spotter. That
Yeah.
is Eric Marlins out of Indianola, Iowa.
Wow, guys. I don't know what else to say, man. Y'all made this night epic. Y'all are actually some really good pilots. I am very, very pleasantly surprised and shocked and amazed and impressed. So, like I said, Sunday morning, Sunday night, we're going to schedule another competition flight. We have the Dawn Patrol, which is the people, our pilots that are pretty much over in Europe and the UK and London and all that. And then we have our people in the evening flight on this side of the world, you know, North and South America. And so we're going to have morning and night competition fly-ins. Usually the mornings are a lot less than the afternoons, but I get it. But yeah, so Sunday I will send y'all the updated flyer by tomorrow, and hopefully see y'all, if not by Sunday and night, Sunday morning. Maybe I can see y'all in the morning the next couple of days, who knows. But look guys, great flight, great competition. Y'all did a fantastic job. People don't understand how hard it is to fly a hot air balloon, okay? It takes skill, and it's not for the weak. But I just want to give a shout out to all of y'all. Welcome to the Balloon Tribe. I'm glad y'all are here. We are now in our 10th state right now, I believe. We're being at Baltimore tomorrow morning. I won't be flying the next 2 nights because I'll be doing a dance concert. It's Sunday night, Sunday night, Sunday morning. In the mornings I'll be flying. So tomorrow night, Saturday night, hit up Joe Chips, and I'll try to sneak a peek on y'all's live stream with the show going on. So this is your boy Bayou Man Gaming. Thank y'all so much for joining the 2026 Microsoft Flight Simulator Hot Air Balloon 50 State Tour all the way to Albuquerque here in October. Thank y'all for joining. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell button so you know when I'm going live. We always going live about 8 a.m/8 p.m. Central Standard Time on the daily, unless otherwise announced. Much love. Good flying. Peace out. It's all love. It's your boy Bayou Man Gaming.